Hey guys, it's Deanna of the Pretty Girls Guide, and today's video is about this right here. I'm going to cover 3 different things. I'm going to cover where I get my head wraps from, the type of head wraps I buy, and then I'm going to show you how to do 3 or 4 different head wrap styles that you guys see me wear on a pretty regular basis. And all of the styles are actually super simple to do. So if this is your first time tying a head wrap or you have had troubles in the past, hopefully I can help you sort out all of that and make it easy breezy for you to do something like this big old flower-esque bun. She look good, huh? And these are especially great when you don't have anything to do to your hair. Without further ado, let's start with the first thing, and that is where I buy my head wraps. I actually, to be 100, my head wraps are not like traditional head wraps. They're normally scarves. I normally buy them from Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Nordstrom Rack, and H&M. I see a scarf with a dope print on it that I think I can incorporate into my wardrobe, I'll just get it. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a head wrap. Some of my head wraps are infinity scarves. Some of them are like athletic scarves, like for yoga people. So don't limit your options based off of, just buying a head wrap. You can get a scarf. And point number 2 is the type of head wraps that I buy, or the materials and things like that is another way you can limit yourself that you don't want to do. I buy everything. It can be jersey material, it can be silk, it can be cotton. It doesn't really matter to me. One, because my hair is normally in a protective style and I'm not too picky over like what I put over my hair, even though I should be. And the second point is because you can protect your hair. You can put like a little silk scarf down under it to protect your hair if you are worried about that. So those are the 2 things that you need to know. Now, let's get into the tutorial. I am going to start with this big old flower bun since it's already on my head. I'm just going to take it off and show you how to do it. This is one of the most popular, I think, styles that I wear because it's so big and so bold and people love it. So I'm going to take this down, and it's just really easy to do. Ignore my hair, my cornrows. I know I look crazy. So one big thing about doing these head wraps, I suggest that you always have your hair laying as flat as you can get it because that avoids any bumps that you may see under the head wrap. So what you want to do, this is a pretty big head wrap and it's like a stretchy jersey material. I fold mine in half. This is like a huge square and it's already folded in half, as you can see. I take the folded end and I put it behind my head. And then I pull all the fabric up to the front. You pull it tight. And then for this material, since it's so stretchy, like I said, I pull it tight, but I also gather it separately. And I take it and cross it around each other. So you make an X, you can see, here to here. And then I twist it around itself. And when I'm twisting, I'm also actually twisting the fabric. So it's a double twist like that. You twist and twist. And the reason I do that is because these scarves have a lot of edges and you want to basically twist that around itself so you lessen the chance that you'll have edges like poking out. And the other way that you accomplish that is by taking the opposite side and covering those edges. So you twist, you're covering the edges. Twist and cover the edges. Twist and cover the edges. And you basically 2-strand twist that all the way down like you're doing your hair. And then you adjust to where you feel comfortable on your head. Then you take this and you wrap it around itself. And the most important part is getting this knot right here. So you pull it up so it almost creates a base like a Cinnabon for it to go around. And you wrap it around itself. When you get to the end, you take the ends, you pull it pretty tightly, and the center of your Cinnabon, from behind the back, you poke the ends through the center of the Cinnabon, and boom, it holds itself in place. Just like that. Pretty self-explanatory. And basically, as you learn how to do this twist, you'll get more and more comfortable with it, and it'll get neater and neater, or looser and looser. It depends on what you like. So that's style 1, the big old Cinnabon twist. Now, another one that people really like, and I'm going to do that with this scarf right here. It's a cotton scarf. is kind of the halo effect. This one's a lot smaller. As you can see, it's not as big and as long as the other one. It's definitely not as thick as the jersey material. For this halo, you want to start the opposite way. You want to flip the folded end and put it at the front of your forehead. I was about to say the base, the front of your forehead. And you want to pull it, make sure it's even. You want to pull it back to make like a ponytail in the back of your head. Just like that, like a ponytail. Then with this one, instead of two-strand twisting it, you just want to gather all of it and do basically a roll. And so you're just going to roll it over itself. Again, trying not to get any of those loose edges out. So try to twist it as tight as possible. Now when you're twisting it, make sure you're not twisting it too tight on your head and giving yourself a headache, because that can happen. We don't want that. So if you get a loose edge like this, you just basically take the fabric and wrap it, oh Jesus, around itself to cover up that edge. Then as you start to get to the end, you want to take the fabric from the back and start wrapping it around your head while you continue to barrel roll the fabric. And you do that all the way until the end. And then you're left with this like little tail. And with the tail, hopefully you guys can see this, you basically take the tail and either tuck it under the bottom, or if your fabric is long enough, you want to tuck it through here. This one isn't, so I'm just going to tuck it under the bottom to secure it, and you have the halo wrap. This is one of my favorite ones, especially if you're a little bit more dressed up and fancy. This one is a little bit more elegant, I guess, for a day out or a date night or whatever. So that's super cute. Yep, and I'm going to show you guys one more. Hopefully I have time, using this exact same head wrap. But we're going to do it the other way, like we did the other one, but it gives you more of a fluffy bun. So you want to take it, the folded end, put it towards the back. You're going to pull this up, and you're going to tie a knot in the front. Tie a knot. Then from there, you're going to take one side of your knot and toss it to the back. You're going to loosely wrap the other material around. Very loose, as you can see. Super loose. And you're going to tuck that in the back. You're going to take this, your other end, and wrap it the other way, loosely around. You get this big old fluffy Cinnabon. And with this, actually pull this back. And so you have more of a flat Cinnabon to work with. And you sit it back on your head so you can see more of your face. So there are 3 super simple, super quick, and super neat ways that you can use your headscarf or your head wrap to make sure nobody sees that your hair ain't done. Don't worry about that, just cover it up. Let me know if you like this video and if you'd like to see more things like this. Until next time, peace.